Hi, welcome to my channel about fischertechnik, robotics and embedded systems. This video is focused on 3 Arduino boards, Mega2560, Mega80K and the Uno. ADK stands for Android Development Kit or Development whatever, but Android is not involved. Then one fischertechnik motor, a small one, so it can run on 5 volts. Otherwise you have to use 9 volts for those. And all are interconnected. Data going to the Arduino Mega2560. I tried to figure out if I can use an analog signal, because everything is digital, but the only thing you can use for analog is as an input, not as an output. And you can more or less simulate it, but then you will have to use pulse modulation, which is not quite the same as analog. So, what is it about further? Data acquisition. So all data coming from here, with a motor driven by this one, then data coming from here, and all read in the end from the Mega2560 to my computer, where I use C, Java and Fortran to, well, get my data sorted. So let's go to screencast so I can show you everything. With a different camera in the same position and a desktop which is consisting of the Arduino environment with serial monitor, the processing program for Java, data storage. This is only data reading, and Genie, which contains the Fortran coder to process the data from the stored file here. Then Fritzing, which shows everything so far, and I also have schematics, this one. So I said earlier that the Arduino boards only have analog in, and I was thinking, well, without analog out I can't do anything. But that's not really true, of course, because analog in gives possibilities, and one possibility is an LDR, light dependent resistor. This one is also from fischertechnik, just like the motor. And I can put this one onto either this or that one or that board, and I can use, of course, a potmeter, variable resistor, and I can just put it here on the board or anywhere, put some wires in it, read value from 0 to maximum 5 volts, because the Arduinos are operating on 5 volts, and this one is designed for 9 volts, but of course you can change that to, well, you can use it with 5 volts and see which value you get. So I think that's a nice addition to everything I have, which means that the focus on Fortran will be not that high this time, but it is nice to see how I can get this done. And for that I do need the coder for Arduino Uno and for the Mega80K, because using the 2560 will be very quick, because I have it on this laptop and the other codes are on other laptops. So what's quicker, what's better? Let me think. One thing before I start doing things is that I already use here an analog in signal, which is this wire coming from here and coming from a digital output. and that is meant for pulse width modulation to brighten up this LED. But like I said, that's pulse width modulation and not real true analog. So do I use the Uno for that? Yeah, because what other use is it except for controlling this one, the motor? So I guess now the laptop is welcome to be part of this. Alright, all elements assembled, being the potmeter, wiring one, and then the wires which are going in the board just for the potentiometer. I have to design it. So open this one and then concentrate here to put everything in place. So let's go design. So different computer. This time it has to be still connected to the Arduino Uno, but the code is on this one, so there's no other option for now. I have to disconnect these power connections and then hook up this one. So let's remove the power, connect this one. Now I can connect it totally. It already and then it says Arduino Uno, which is great. And now it is connected. Let's hook up, otherwise the coding has no use. So while this works, there's one problem. I have to yet put the signal through, the value actually, through to the Arduino Mega2560 because I want it to be part of data acquisition. So I've already written here the code that it goes through port 8 for pulse width modulation. The only way I can write some value. Will it work out? I'm not quite sure, but the only way to find it out is actually wire it and see whatever happens. So I have prepared here a wire pretty long, which will go from 8 to the board. Then one wire from this board to here. Then one wire over the board and another wire out of view of this camera from this breadboard to the Arduino Mega2560. So let's wire up and see whatever happens. I have wired everything up now to analog input A0 on the 2560. So now I'll have to program it and adjust also in Fritzing, etc. So let's see how it works out eventually, if it does work out. So with this all wired up and uploaded, let's see how things work out. A0 from the Uno is already coming in. And if I now turn the potmeter, does it change a bit? Okay, stop. And then read from here and see whatever is going on then. So, do I have to adjust here anything? Very much possible. Yeah, because it has no A0 here. So yeah, I have to adjust the coding. So now I have the problem that although there's an A0 being red, it's not showing up. So I'll have to read again, probably for a longer time. And then A0, which clearly shows up here in the output, should be doing something. So, as shown, A0 shows up here clearly, and preferably here as well, but nowhere to be seen. Let's acquire some more then. So now I am facing with a little bit of a problem that although the original data file most clearly has multiple instances of A0, the file from Fortran has only one instance. So that is not quite what I intended to have, and that is only this one, the very first one in, and all next are out. So it needs some improvement. But there is some value coming in, and that is nice. Although it is not 1024 to 0, it's there. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestions. Click the bell for notification. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and you can also support via PayPal, Ko-fi, or by becoming a patron for as little as €2 or $2 a month. This is going to be continued. So have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.